A huge welcome to everybody. This is our game of the week. Tremendous buzz in the stadium. You can feel the energy building. Fan base is looking forward to this one, and we're right there with them. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Houston Cougars, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Rice Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Important second down play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play. Well, Kirk, no surprise. You get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, Chris, the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
Nothing going with the running game on those two plays. Now it's 3rd down and 10. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quick throw caught on the left side. Physical run earns the first down.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
They'll hand it off. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. No huddle now for the offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They stop him, but it's a first down. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner decides to field it. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
It's a run to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback dropping back. Here's a screen pass to the running back. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved, just get his hands on the football. Also, nice easy screen, gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice easy throw, and look at this, it ends up being a huge play.
1st and 10 play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. They're going to run it. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw to the left. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's escaping the pocket now. He goes down. The first quarter will end on that sack.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Houston 7, Rice 0.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Quarterback drops back and looking for a big play here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Rice offense is out there again. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Ball handed off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And they'll get him down that time. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Looking for the wideout. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Bringing pressure. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt.
13 on to kick it away.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
And the Houston offense will take over first and 10.
So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. And there's the handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Second down after that run on the previous play.
After third and 3.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Crucial third down play coming up. Can he make it to the marker? There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Anytime you like to run the toss play successfully, that means you're going to have to win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there. They got a nice game.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Finds room at the 30. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Rice offense on the field now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. At the 10. Touchdown, Owls. No chance to catch him.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Lining up to try the extra point. To make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looks to the left, pass caught. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Here comes a handoff. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Well, third down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a first down.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. It's complete. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Using his legs here. In a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
Off target and incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Pass ball is incomplete, but there is a flag in the play. We'll check that out. The offense facing a tough conversion here, 3rd and long from the 42. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. And the ball is picked off. Can he take it all the way? He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
Line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Finding some room at the 25. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rice.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the PAT is good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Returner choosing to field this one. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. They'll run it to the right side. Bites off a defender.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And here comes the punter onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. Coverage seam, down to the ball right there.
Well, I thought the return team did a really good job of giving him some room to work with, but I feel like the returner was so focused on making a big play downfield that he forgot to take care of the football, and it cost him.
Here comes the Owls offense back out there. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone, just run the clock out and get to halftime. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did. And then
looking to make a play deep downfield. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. The Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Rice offense is out there again. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. There's contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down.
Good route running by that receiver on the corner. Was able to make a sharp break and run toward that open hole in the defense.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
The completion makes it 2nd and short. He's going to hand this off. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Owls. They'll take the lead in the second half. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
They'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Now they get set to kick it away.
Houston, 14.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Houston's offense heads back onto the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Second down after that run on the previous play. Hunter takes the toss, runs to his left. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
This Houston offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Here's the second down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders in this defense.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Toss play, running right. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he gave it a shot, but shouldn't have just left the ball in the end zone. They spotted it at the 19. And here comes the Rice offense on the field now. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? On first down, it's play action. Going for a big play downfield. And he's got it down there inside the 35. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Rice.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early. Allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
They're set now to try the PAT. PAT makes it an 8-point game. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
He's marked down at the 16-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to the left side. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. It's a short completion to the tight end. The completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call.
With the score, Rice, 28, Houston, 20.
And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a 1st down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
And now from the pistol formation. It's a run. Running back's got it. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. It's caught downfield. Explosive play. The game moves the ball all the way to the 30.
the sideline.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Try to run it with the option. And they finally stop him. The quarterback keeper picks up great yardage and a first down.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
Here comes the Owls offense back out there. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here?
Chris, good job here on this stuff, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Second down after that previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. He's found some room with the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Owls. Made the defense look slow that time. And momentum really building. Now, Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. I mean, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
So they'll try to add your lead now with the PAT. An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Here's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Houston's offense heads back out of the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Trying to extend the play. Just trying to get rid of it. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. And we've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go. The pass is caught, but they say he's out of bounds, so an incompletion.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Trying to get the throw off. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
And the Rice offense is out there again. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Got the first down, now looking for more. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The quarterback's got it on the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Second and long, but you'd expect another run here to try to bleed the clock. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Got it.
Critical third down play for this offense right here.
Cricket.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Breaks free. They escaped one tackler, couldn't escape the rest. They've got him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the coverage team ends him in and brings him down.
The offense will take over. First and 10.
And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Under heavy pressure, he takes a shot. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Houston. Wow, what a play. What a rocket for an arm he has.
That's unbelievable to watch a guy put the ball that far into the air. You're thinking, It's got no chance to be answered, and boom, a touchdown.
The extra point is good. The late touchdown makes it more respectable, but the ball game is over. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football, Kirk. You walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory and bragging rights until they play again.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one.